up here at Laurel Highlands hiking trail, Route 31 parking lot. Myself and Jamie, we're gonna do some hiking in the snow. The original plan for this weekend, this is the end of November as I'm recording this. I think it's November 30th. Our original plan was to go down to West Virginia. They just got hit with a blizzard, like, I don't know, about a week ago. But that's not the big issue. I think a lot of it had melted. The plan was to be crossing Otter Creek and Seneca Creek with no bridges, and the videos that I was watching involved crossing those creeks up to our almost our knees in the water, which would have involved seal skins being pretty useless, and also having frozen shoes in the morning, and also having you know, frozen feet. So I was not looking forward to that. So I asked Jamie if she wanted to come up here instead. At least we'll have shelters up here. We won't have far to walk into camp tonight. It's around 3 o'clock right now. And I'm going to pick things up as we go. So I'm going to get moving because it's really cold right now. We're exactly 1 mile from the parking lot. Come out here at Route 31. And there's the county border for, I think it's Somerset and Fayette County. We probably have less than a mile to camp. So I did a beverage drop right over here. Here we are at camp. This is the Route 31 shelters, and I grabbed a shelter number 3 because it's closest to the wood pile. I'll show you that in a second. Jamie just did a magnificent job fixing my door over here. I brought the doors, but I can't tie these things on worth of crap. So I collected some firewood over here. Take a quick walk over here. The water pump, I can't even remember if this thing works or not. We got enough snow around here to melt. I'm not sure if there's any water in that little stream down there. It looks like I see some water down there. We can always boil snow or whatever. I should have enough water though. You got your garbage cans here. This is new since last time I came through. They built a wood shed to keep the wood dry. Look at all that wood, sweet. And you know, you got your bathrooms over here. They also, that's brand new too, is they put in a food bag hanging pole, which I may or may not use, I don't know yet. I wanted to show real quick the Laurel Highlands shelters. And they have these hooks along the walls, but there's no shelves in here, in these shelters. Or actually, I guess there's a shelf on Jamie's side. Jamie's got a shelf, I don't have one. These shelters, unlike the ones at Oil Creek, these shelters are open on the back, so we're going to get a draft coming through there. So I guess we could stack up some wood or something back there. But these boards are somewhat tight, but there are places you could drop something down in between some of these boards, so you got to be careful there. And then as far as the fireplace itself, pretty standard for one of these shelters. It's about 5:45, and I'm gonna get the fire going. Plenty of firewood over here. Everything's pretty much ready to go. We put backpacks down there at the end to kind of try to keep some of the draft out. We tried to pile up a bunch of snow around the backside. And Jamie's brought the party lights. It's 9:30 in the morning, 26 degrees. It got down to 19 last night where I had my thermometer. I had my thermometers attached to my back. It was sitting back there to try to block some wind. What we were trying to do back here was get some snow off the roof, and snow and leaves, and kind of jam them in there. I don't know how well that worked. There's some coyotes somewhere close that caught something last night, but there's some gunshots really close. Today's the first day of rifle season here in Pennsylvania. So I'm expecting to see quite a few hunters out. We're only going to do about 8 miles today. Probably shorten up our original plan. We'll talk about that as we go. But we're heading over to the Turnpike shelters next stop. We just left camp 5 minutes ago, and already somebody got something. They dragged it up this hill. It couldn't have been fun. The main trail is right over there, the LHHT. I walked past this cabin quite a few times and never walked over to see what it was all about. Because it's like definitely state-owned kind of thing, because there's handicap bathrooms and stuff. So this is a Fourth State Forest cross-country ski trail rest station. I'm gonna check it out. If I Firewood. Sweet.
Holy wood.
It's a lot of wood.
Oh, they look, that's just like,
Oh,
this is fantastic.
This is really nice.
Okay, drop the pen, we're coming back here. They even have kindling, drying racks. This is legit. Oh, they have a grill and an axe. Hells to the yeah. Hot dogs tonight.
That's stuff to hang your stuff and dry up here. Hangers. Fire extinguisher. Here we are at the Pennsylvania Turnpike crossing. Here we are at the Turnpike shelters. I reserved shelter number 1, which we're in because it's the closest one to the wood pile. And when I say the wood pile, they still haven't built a wood shed for this site. This shelter seems to be closed more low in the back, so hopefully less draft coming up. But this also has pretty wide slots in the floorboards, so try to be careful not to drop anything down in there. I'll never get it back up. This is a little bit of a better look at the way things are set up. So shelter number 1, 2 is over there, 3 is way over in the woods. There's a spring over there, bathrooms, and then 4 and 5. And then over here is the access road. I've stayed in every shelter up here except for the one we're in tonight. So, and I've also had a hammock down there by 4 and 5 before. But I've never even noticed this spring right here. So this is where we're gonna get our water from. Right there. It's coming from right there. Jamie brought this wood sling from home, so I'm using that to carry it. We got a pretty good fire going, but I got song of the day finally. I'm gonna go with Dio, Holy Diver. 10 to 9 on a Sunday morning, and we got about 8 miles hike out. I am going with the Sheepo yak tracks, so I think all the footprints from yesterday are going to be frozen. Last night camp was pretty windy. The doors were pretty noisy, flapping around, and so was the campfire. With throwing all that frozen wood on. It was just popping all night. Trying to keep that thing stoked, we had to get up like every hour to throw wood on it. Shouldn't be too much to see on the way back that we didn't see on the way out. So probably won't be doing much filming today. It's all right, I'll have 2 pairs of gloves on anyway. It's 30 degrees right now. It got to 20. I was using my bag back there against that back wall to keep the drafts out. It got to 20 there last night. I don't know, I stayed pretty warm. Did you?
I did, yeah, it was fine.
Oh, somebody down in that valley had got a deer, dragged it up the hill. We're at the 33-mile marker over there. Dragged it up the hill and then proceeded to clean it here. Leave all this mess right in the middle of the trail. So I guess, yeah, coyotes and other animals are gonna love that. Jamie was just saying, I never knew this, but you're supposed to bury that, all that leftover stuff. I don't know. I don't hunt, so I don't know how that works. Back in the car, we did what did I say? I just said it, like seven and a half miles today. So 15 miles. I came in today with like 470 on the year, so I didn't get the 30 I needed, but oh well, I ain't worried about it. I have no plans for next month, so oh well. I forgot to mention our plan yesterday. Our possible plan was we were going to go past the Turnpike shelters about a mile or so to Laurel Summit State Park, hike up Fish Run Trail to Wolf Rocks, and then loop back. But that was going to be too many miles. Neither one of us was really feeling it. So we knew we had plenty of chores to do at the camp. We got so much wood, it's unreal. Yeah, fortunately we had enough. We didn't have to go back out. I forgot to tell the story that Jamie took 8 pounds of camera gear with her and left. It was completely useless because she left the
batteries are right in here.
So she got 8 pounds of camera gear she couldn't use the whole time. But you did make good use of the pouch and helmet on front, so you had like access to all your stuff.
I did. That worked out.
But anyways, I did want to mention, it was the temperatures. It got to 44 degrees in the back of the shelter last night so it was decent in the shelter. I was really wanting to do a nice snow hike, and this was the perfect amount, like an inch or two. So that worked out, and we did not get rained on, which is good. And I don't think there's anything. I know there was something else I was trying to think of, but I can't remember what it was. Am I missing anything? Did anything exciting happen?
Trying to think. Woodshed, falling trees, hunters.
Deer hunters.
Check, check,
Yeah,
check.
as far as the animals, like we saw so many prints. We heard coyotes at night.
Yeah.
Never saw one kind of animal the whole time, other than blood tracks from.
We watched All in the Family in the shelter.
Watched All in the Family. You watched Tim Conway.
Friggin' Monty Python.
Monty Python. Yeah.
It was a fantastic weekend to be outside.
Yeah, I agree. So we'll wrap it up with that, and thanks for watching.